better known as 50 Cent, is one of the best-selling recording artists in the world. He's also known as businessman, entrepreneur, fashion mogul, filmmaker, author, with Forbes ranking his net worth at about $150 million, give or take. His latest ventures, a new book called Playground and a new energy drink called Street King that taps the power of social media and the ideology of conscious capitalism to help boost sales while combating world hunger. Curtis, welcome back.
Oh, man, exciting day.
Let's resolve for a minute. Is it 50 or 50 or 50 or do you care?
Well, it depends on who's actually saying it. I actually got that nickname from Ozzy Osbourne, Sharon.
Why? What
Because she speaks to the accent. She says 50 Cent.
That's a great little piece of trivia.
The stuff you learn. You have your eye on business.
Right.
You've got a house you tried to sell, it's been hard to sell, you've had investments. You understand the way money moves around the world. From where you sit, how does the economy look to you?
It's interesting. I mean, it's a lot of different. I'm not really comfortable with trading stocks as often as I see things going on the actual show. So
Probably smart.
I get into safe for long-term situations that allow me to sustain the finances that I already have. I'm not really that risky out there. But for me, this Street King project, is more of a charitable motivation connected to it. I use the Tom Shoes model, where I'm aware, like you said, aware of business. So I've even seen him on your show before. And it's exciting to be able to create something that's one for one. Each time a person purchases it, a meal is being provided for someone in need through the UN's World Food Program. And it's definitely the biggest effort that I've made to do something positive.
It seems as though you are really typifying the fact that you can be a capitalist, you can make money, and you can do good.
Exactly. I'm not against business. I'm pro-business. I'm an entrepreneur. I think that we could also be conscious of things, the necessities for all humans, on Earth, and try to do things.
But a lot of
to make
people
it
are
better.
demonizing capitalism right now. I mean, you look at the Occupy Wall Street movement
Right.
that's going on. What's your take on that, and how do you fight against that?
I think a lot of people that are down there protesting, I'm pro-protesting, as long as it's nonviolent.
Mm-hmm.
It's really them expressing themselves and saying that they want to make change in a different way.
I've heard you tell a story of how you got involved in Vita Water before, which I think is really interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that it said you made $100 million after tax. That was your takeover. Is that true, by the way?
Well, I had a non-disclosure agreement in that actual deal, so I was never able to actually to speak on income. But I'll show you all my fees, so it's a clear indication.
It was a big number. In any case, you get a lot of credit for realizing that Vita Water at a very early stage was going to be a big seller. How did you invest that money? Did part of it go to Street King? What makes you think that an energy drink is going to have the same return on your investment?
Well, I think because there's really one leader in that actual category, 5-hour energy. So to go in that category for me is exciting, and I feel like I'll very fast become a competitor. And it's just for me, like I look at it and I say to myself that this kind of project will be it's a different demographic. The 5-hour energy is marketed to an older demographic when your college student is been up all night partying and has to go to school tomorrow. Might actually want Street King.
Yes,
instead of
you may want to give it a taste here. You're also you're fantastic at using social media at school.
Right.
That everyone's trying to use these days. If you look on Twitter, you have more than 5 million followers. How do you see using that as a tool in business and being relevant when there are so many people out there tweeting and posting on Facebook and trying to use it?
It just gives me the ability to make a public statement to my cell phone. It allows me to talk to 5 million people randomly throughout the day.
But how do you do that smartly? I mean, it's just as easy. If you can talk to 5 million people from your cell phone, it's really easy to say something stupid and destroy your brand. I mean, how do you do that responsibly and stay on message?
But I have a security blanket for things that I say that are inappropriate. It's called entertainment. And entertainers are not required to raise children. Parents are on different levels. So you got to be able to take a different approach to everything. Well, you can make a mistake. Anyone could, but you know the extremes of a person's personality could ruin them.
I want to know a couple of things beyond how to open this.
You have a question. I'll open it.
One is, what are you going to do next? what's your next, what do you have your eye on next in terms of a business venture? And number two, you grew up tough.
Yeah.
You grew up in a rough part of Jamaica.
Right.
How important was your upbringing and your desire, your hunger to do something different? How important has that been in the success you've had? But first, tell me what you're doing next.
Oh, what I'm doing next is I'm launching a consumer electronics company, SMS Audio. Later this year, we'll have a soft launch headsets, and moving forward next year, I got a plan for different products that I'll be presenting to the general public. But that project, I'll find something charitable to connect with the same format with one-for-one, but where it directly affects something here in America. Because what I've got from a lot of people in my audience is we need things here. That's why you're doing that in Africa. It's good. They don't have an understanding of the United Nations World Food Program numbers say 29,000 people die per day in Africa of starvation. You know, so I obviously take that problem first, the huge problem.
You're very resourceful, and there are a lot of problems that I bet you would like to help solve.
Absolutely. And
Very good, and I'm feeling more energetic.
you see that? You see that? It works. I get a lot of
You said it was for young guys, but I might have been up there.
When's the next album coming out?
My next album's actually coming out this year. I'm almost done. I'm like 2 songs away from being finished, and I'm excited about that project also. But again, like the Street King project for me is the most exciting project that I've been a part of at this point.
Well, cool.
So come back when the music comes out. Come back.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
See ya.
Good to see you.